have the commissioner here, Otumba Tola Fasheru, Commissioner of Agriculture and Food Security in Osun State. I've had conversations with you on the program a lot of times, and you've shared the big plan, of Osun State on mechanized farming, and you have tractors and all of that. But I guess it's beyond having those mechanized or equipment. It's about productivity. Can I ask how much production has increased since you started this journey of acquiring your equipment?
Thank you very much, Ini, and happy independence to everyone. When my governor, the executive governor of Osun State, Dr. Asiwaju, Senator Nuruddin Jackson Ademola Adeleke, took over the administration in Osun State, one of his key focal points in his 5-point agenda was Agric industrialization. And he was clear about it in the ways to achieve it. First of all, was to ensure that we have engagement with the farmers, know what their issues are, know what, give them that confidence that we are there for them, and we're interested in ensuring food security, food sufficiency, and ensuring affordable, making food affordable in the state. And of course, the days of all cutlasses and O's, how far can we go with that? When we got there, we practically saw no tractors, no equipment on the ground. But he said, we can work this way. And he went ahead to do that investment in mechanization. And that was a bold step. I mean, committing huge budget on it, and even going beyond that in the budget for 2025 is also said, yes, that will go further. Osun State is a state that has comparative advantage in agriculture. And of course, you know the strategic nature and the historical positioning of Osun State. I mean, that's where you have Ife, the cradle of the Yoruba race. And Yoruba people are Agric people. And so we cannot afford to lag behind. And also, going by what Baba Awolowo did, he said, yes, we cannot be behind. So every time we're looking at what we can do, we have comparative advantage in cocoa, in cashew nuts, in oil palms, and then arable crops like cassava, like maize, and then, of course, vegetables. And indeed, looking at fishery and livestock. And each of these areas, he has paid attention to them, ensuring that no aspect is lacking, supporting each of these farmers across the board, the cocoa farmers, engaging them. Of course, he talked about the cocoa rebate, the revamping of the cocoa history and the cocoa positioning of the state. Osun State is the number 3 in Nigeria. And what we're doing is to look at what Ivory Coast is doing. Ivory Coast is the largest producer of cocoa in the world with about 2 million tons. Largest producer of cashews with about 1 million tons. These commodities are the commodities that are actually supporting the economy of that country.
So, Otumba, do tell us, I mean, what plan do you have? Do you have meetings with the farmers? Do you encourage more people to come into that space? Let's hear the plan.
I'm just moving. Basically, we have the farmers associations. Each one of them, from cocoa association to cashew association to cassava to maize, we engage with them from time to time and give them high quality seedlings, high-yield seedlings, hybrid seedlings. We work with our own staff and with CREAM, the Cocoa Research Institute, to ensure that we give them the best, the seedlings. I was in Cambodia earlier in the year, also to see what they're doing, particularly in cashew. They've kind of moved to the second position now. And from what they're doing now, you have about, the average in the world is about 400 kg per hectare. They're doing like 2.5 per hectare. That's what we're trying to do in Osun, raising the best of seedlings and getting it to these farmers. You know, each one of them, the vegetable seedlings, we're getting it to the farmers, supporting them, okay, to ensure that they have the right, because the first thing is this: what kind of material are your people doing? One of the problems we have in Nigeria is per hectare, the productivity is low. And we have said that we're going to change the narrative. We're giving them the best planting materials, beyond the mechanization that we're supporting them with, okay? And then with fertilizers, okay? I mean, we must give kudos to the federal government. It supported the state with fertilizers. And we also, as a state, have, you know, added our own efforts to it. And so these fertilizers also ensuring that it gets to the right people, the right farmers, okay, so that they can use it, and in a short time we can begin to see the change, you know. And then herbicides, okay, these are things that will help, you know. In the fishery aspect, we give them fingerlings. We also provide, you're talking about post-harvest losses, how we can bring that as low as possible. You rightly said it, about 50% of what we produce is wasted, is lost, even before getting to the market. All of that, we're looking at it. We are also working on improving our data. So I was also talking about, you know, giving them the storage, I mean, those in fishery and all that, to support them, okay? All right. And then the data, very important that we know where our farmers are and what they require, what kind of size they have. Whether we like it or not, the subsistence farmer, they still produce about...
Yeah, the smallholder farmers.
The smallholders, we still need to support them. All right. While also, we're also making it easy for investors, large-scale agriculturists to come into the state and also support the work. All right. Then also engage our youth by such connections.